Today my friends and I are going to PHI PHI Islands. In this video I will tell you how to get here on your own. We will explore this island on our own. Let's go. Smile, you are on YouTube. This is our friend too. There are sharks waiting for us there. The weather is bad, so let's go swim with the sharks today. Will you dance? Oh. We got to the PHI PHI Islands and here we are without a tourist voucher. The guys got discounted tickets at the regular small mall. It will be 200 baht cheaper than you will take on the spot ride at the water stations. We arrived by speedboat in 40 minutes. It costs 700 baht. Tourists at the base. A couple of days of great relaxations are expected. There is a man standing here and issuing tickets. The entrance ticket to the island costs 20 baht. This is a tourist fee. The water is clear. Amazing. Vlad, when are we going to drink beer? I myself can't stand it anymore. So, this is double, this is for a couple, and this is for a couple. This is the room we have. We came to relax. These 3 rooms cost 8,000 baht for 2 days. We got about 500 baht per person per day. The hotel is meager, a 3 out of 10, but nevertheless. Not on the street, and that's already good. Here are the guys going swimming. They already walked 200 meters, it seems to me. It does not even cover the knees. We will have to go far. Write in the comments if you want me to give the channel to Anton. I think it's more interesting to watch him than me. I'm smoking and drunk.
Island boy. I'm an island boy. Обалдеть, это прикольно сделано. Вообще тут очень много крутых заведений открывается.
We gathered at some viewpoint. We went up the mountain. At the bottom, a taxi asked for 200 baht per person. We decided to save on transport. There was a man standing there, very confident, and he told us some cosmic price, 200 baht per person, 1,600 in total. We loved it and went on. Then he drove the price to 100, but we refused. Let's hurry. I'm afraid of them. He just waits until you turn your back to him. I'm filming. If someone kills us, it will be on the camera. And roosters and dogs. Where did we end up? Here's the road to the viewpoint. Suddenly, someone will gather here, you know.
Написано 5 минут. Да, там viewpoint точно. Так, что, мы добрались? Достойно, достойно.
We wanted some beer and came to the Sam bar. The guy stayed at the viewpoint. It's called Bob's Bar.
А чё у них, только стинга есть? Саудика. Пина колада. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка.
Life is meant to live, not just exist. Remember that, people. Tony, where we have you brought us?
Beach Club. Он на пляже, поэтому он Club Beach.
We're ending our evening somewhere on the embankment.
De Puerto Rico. Me gusta la... Titi me preguntó, y su name. Titi me preguntó.
This is what police bikes look like here. Our friends left us. They went snorkeling, island hopping, and we're spoiled people in that regard. We've seen it all 100 times. That's why we're just walking around and relaxing. We're just walking. Now let's go drink cocktails on the embankment. By the way, the episode won't feature these islands. James Bond Islands and where the movie The Island was filmed. If you're into that, look for it on YouTube with our bloggers. So now let's go bar hopping, drink cocktails. I don't know, there is nothing special to do here. You walk, you enjoy yourself. We went up to viewpoint. Here are these wires. Look, it's absolutely gorgeous. We live in this hotel. It's very harsh and cheap. Or not at all cheap. Well, I don't know, the guys live there. And I'm in the penthouse, which is in the basement. There's air conditioning, but it doesn't work. I washed myself in the shower yesterday and the water is still ankle deep. My room, the entrance is thought the toilets. Yesterday we went to the very top, to viewpoint. Yesterday we did something stupid. We met some dogs and chickens. We walked for almost an hour to the Hellish mountain. It turned out that there is a wonderful path, civilized, with lights. Yes, very beautiful. Trimmed lawn. And you don't walk along it for an hour, but literally 10 minutes. Low tide starts at about 5 p.m. And you can go very far. I think you can walk to those boats. Most likely to these rocks. Bar number 1. Freedom Bar. Go ahead and tell me, how do you like your mojito? Mojito is just lovely, of course. 7 out of 10. Of course, it's not as even as my banks, but it's okay. We're on an island, guys. White Russian is good too. They just overdid it a bit with the vodka. Nobody spares alcohol here anywhere. Here is only alcohol. They want you to leave after the third cocktail and go to your room to rest. Walk off into the sunset. That's because English come here with the Australians. They drink very heavily. Even we are not as strong as these guys. We are closer to 30. When it was 23, 24, of course. Freedom Bar. 7 out of 10. You can safely go in. Freedom, guys, freedom. Be free. Live happily. This frames the broadcast from the PHI PHI Islands. Unfortunately, it ends. But there are reasons for that. I felt really bad. After this place we went to a couple more bars and couple of cafes. We ate and drank. It was about 10 p.m. I thought that was really tired. The guys went to the fire show on the embankment. I went home. I thought that I would just go to bed. In the end, I lay down. I started to feel hot and cold, and literally after 5-15 minutes I started to puke. It was really scary. It was a nightmare. Thank God there were people next to me who helped me. No joke, I thought that I would give up my soul to God that day. It was really bad. So bad that I was already losing consciousness. The solution that I made for myself and can recommend to you, if you are going to PHI or similar Asian islands. They are more important than any content. Advice number 1. Under no circumstance, drink anything with ice. Ice is not made here in special refrigerators from some crystal mineral water. Ice is made here mainly from tap water. Naturally, it does not undergo any heat treatment. Asians stomaches and fire with this, but we Europeans know. Option number 1: what to get poisoned by. This applies not only to the islands, but the principle you should not eat ice in Asia. It's not recommended. Second, dairy and fermented milk products. You should not eat them either, because here in Thailand there are big problems with dairy products. There simply aren't any because there are no cows, no beef, and it's all made of God knows what. That's first. Secondly, it's likely to be expired or of poor quality or something else. I drank a lot of milkshakes these past couple of days, and there is a high probability that I got poisoned by them. Tip number 2. Be sure to take everything you need from your health. Firstly, it's for motion sickness on a boat. We have some people who get motion sickness for poisoning, and accordingly, to avoid getting sunburned, you definitely need to take some first aid medication with you. But in general, of course, it's a nightmare. The trip really was not most pleasant for me. The first day was great, the second day was easy. The guys rented a boat and went snorkeling to the islands. This episode will end with this advice: take care of your health. Be sure to take all sorts of different pills with you. God forbid something happens. Poisoning is a terrible thing. I hope you liked this episode. See you in the next episodes.